My name is Sigit Subagja, and in my team we have Mr. Iman Kadarisman, Mrs. Hani Nuraini, Mr. Adi Gunawan, Mrs. Yulia Ramdinawati Sham. We are students from postgraduate school under Department of Science Education, Postgraduate School, Pakuan University, Indonesia. And today I would like to represent my team to explain about our research collaborations. Basically, this research is our preliminary research, so maybe different with other presenter that's showing the final result. This result is only the preliminary result. The title of our research entitled Literacy and Sustainable Awareness towards Sustainable Development Among Middle Education Students in Sukabumi, Indonesia. So first, I would like to explain about the research background, why we choose this theme, and why we think this theme is really important to do a research. As we all know that Indonesia is world biggest population, one of the biggest populations in the world. That conditions both challenge and also advantage for Indonesians. For the challenge, for example, is about the environmental issue. On this slide, I show how struggling Indonesia to facing the sustainable and also the environmental issue. In this picture, show that Indonesia's plastic waste problem. Indonesia is second only to China as the world's largest contributor to plastic pollutions, and four of Indonesia's rivers rank among the top 20 most polluted river in the world. In the center of the picture showed that Indonesia's greenhouse gas emissions are on the rise. And on the third picture showed how bad is air pollution in Jakarta as capital city of Indonesia. Jakarta have between 2 until 43 healthy days in a year, and 6 times the PM 2.5 concentration level recommended by WHO, and 5 years of life expectancy loss by University of Chicago Energy Policy Institute Air Quality Life Index. With these conditions, with this condition, we are as a teacher feeling so curious about the environmental awareness about the Indonesian society as general, especially as the youth. We are want to know about the data, but unfortunately the data is not rich. So this is in line also with the UNICEF report, Sustainable Development Begin with Children, localized the global goals for children in Indonesia. One of the reports show that Indonesia's rich data sources are not fully utilized for policy making. One of them is the eco-literacy and sustainable awareness itself. For us as a teacher, the role of youth sustainable development decision making and implementations of sustainability program is essential for the long-term success Agenda 21. And because of that problem, so the objective of our research are to provide a benchmark to a certain level of eco-literacy and sustainable awareness among middle education in Sukabumi in regard to sustainability and sustainable development. The Sukabumi is one regency. It's not so from the Jakarta as the capital city of Indonesia. That Sukabumi have facing the environmental problems such as the increasing the temperature. We are talking about the eco-literacy and sustainable awareness, so I would like to explain the general definitions of the eco-literacy itself. The eco-literacy is the ability to understand the ecological principle. So maybe in the previous discussion, asking how or why we choose only some dimension of ecological literacy. In the same condition, I also choose three of 5 dimensions. There are the awareness, knowledge, and also behaviors for this research. Based on our literature review, the ecological literacy have also potential connectivity with environment awareness. The environmental awareness itself have 5 dimensions: environmental knowledge, value, and attitude, and also behavior. On this research, we are focusing on the knowledge and behavior. So this research, sustainable awareness and also eco-literacy point of view is are from some dimensions of environmental awareness and ecological literacy itself. So the method that we are using on this research for the data collection, we are using a survey for sustainable awareness of the students, and then test eco-literacy. So we are develop the questionnaire for sustainable awareness, and we are shared to the research subject. And then for test, we are also developing from some indicator of the eco-literacy. For data analysis, descriptive statistical analysis was performed to determine the level of the eco-literacy and also the correlation between eco-literacy and also environmental awareness. We want to know about it too. So we are using the Pearson product moment. The research subject that we use are 322 students, 109 male and 213 female from 10 different junior high school at Sukabumi, Indonesia. So basically this research is about, we want to describe how far the student eco-literacy and also sustainable awareness, and we want to know the correlation between two of them, and also we want to correlate with the demographic factor such as a gender and also parents' educational background, both of father and mothers. This is the finding that we find for the eco-literacy score is in the basic category. Our score is 70.3, and then for sustainable awareness categories moderate score is 97.2. And then for eco-literacy score, we are focusing on 3 dimensions: awareness, knowledge, and also behaviors. The score is showing on the screen. The other findings show that the EL or eco-literacy and sustainable awareness have a strong correlations based on the result. And then gender and eco-literacy have no correlations. And then the gender and sustainable awareness have a strong correlations. And the other findings show that the indicator of mother's education level with eco-literacy have a weak correlations. Mother education level with sustainable awareness have a strong correlations. Father educational level and eco-literacy have a strong correlations. And then father educational level and sustainable awareness have a weak correlations. This is the conclusions that we made. First, student eco-literacy for student is in basic level, and then sustainable awareness for student is moderate. There is a strong correlation between eco-literacy and sustainable awareness, and there is a correlation between eco-literacy and sustainable awareness with parents' educational level. And then there is no correlation between eco-literacy and gender, but there is a strong correlation between sustainable awareness and gender. Then these slides show the recommendations. Needs more research to be conducted in depth to identify the action and also knowledge on sustainability, not only within the state, but also at the national level in Indonesia. And then this research conducted in the state of Sukabumi is not meant to be an indicator for the level of eco-literacy and sustainable awareness for the entirety of Indonesian youths, but can serve as a comparison to other related research. And then data obtained from the survey can be used as a baseline data for the research related to sustainable development and youth in Indonesia. And then education institutions nationwide need to foresee their role in creating a generation that it is not only sensitive towards sustainability, but also able to contribute to Indonesia's effort towards sustainability. Maybe that is my presentation. Thank you for the time. Suggestions, comment, criticism, and question are welcome. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Pak Sigit, for your presentation. So you use PGBL STEM learning.